Hello everyone and welcome to another Galactic forecast. Today, 1v1 match in Red Valley. We have a Cybern versus UEF Corporal, second rank Percival Shelby, starting with a land factory, going for second land factory and third air. And his opponent, a drone unit 6, also starting with land factory, and nothing else yet. A bit of a replay move on the map. The map itself, a pretty basic one, as the name suggests. There is a valley in the middle with pretty decent defenses, shields with PDs, season flag, and TMDs as well. So just T1 PDs only. Yeah, so a bit of a T1 RT can definitely break through, or but you have to commit to that. Some P-gens, so a decent amount of reclaim if someone decides to grab it. Some first raiding, back marines on both sides. First scout is killed. Now it's gonna come down to micro. And the hunter is surviving with just a couple of HP. And on the other side, the McMarine did manage to sneak past. Maybe, okay, maybe not. There's good reaction from Unit 6, catching it, and looks like it's gonna win this encounter as well. It's a draw. So for this map, there are basically just two paths that you can attack. As you can see, there is one entry to the valley and exit on the other side, and same thing on the top part of the map. So let's see which way the players will decide to go. So Percival shall be going south. Reinforcements are being dropped for Unit 6. We have a lot of hunters and 2 scouts. He's not going anywhere with his ACU yet, and going for a third land factory, so no air plan for him just yet. Let's see what he decides to go. Okay, he's going north with all those units, and engineer already building PD here, while Percival is just waiting with his ACU, again going for the Hydro. Else, not much reclaim on the map, with a couple of rocks here and there, and a few of these trees. I'm not sure if they give actually any mass or not, or if it's just too low for this to show. Okay, so all those units, all the hunters are going north, so there is definitely much more Cybern units. And looks like both of the ACUs will clash down here. So Cybern PD is already up. I see another reinforcements, even more hunters are being dropped in right now. But still, Percival does manage to sneak this NG to build mexes. Let's see how long they're gonna last. Indeed, they're not gonna last too long. There is a time already here to deal with them, and in this encounter the hunters are slowly dying. Looks like it will be Shelby will be able to defend. He's gonna lose the mechs, but enough production from these factories should be fine. Actually dropping reinforcements down here to his ACU, and that's exactly where he's gonna need them, since build for these hunters, and it can turn quite fast for Unit 6 from pushing the ACU that no support and going against the ACU that has a lot of support actually. But he has the PD, and the PD is actually being targeted by the bombers. There is no RT to deal with that. Nice radar on the hill. And now Unit 6 with air of his own, going for some scouting. Another defensive PD next to this Max and Hydro. So it looks like both players will do the same. Also AA queued up here. And yet another PD, so it's like Unities really wants to secure this position and maybe start pushing. Some reclaim what's going on with the ACU, good call. Not that much mass to get on the map. Else, as expected, up control is currently split in the middle, with Unities having the advantage now of having these two extra mexes, but these north one probably might not survive that long. These units decide to attack. It's like the Cyber player is massing a few more units down here. Unfortunately, still no RT to deal with any PDs, and the PD will probably be up. So if he decides to push, he will have to push through the PD. See, no one going for T2 maxes yet. Just T1 units for now. Another bit of skirmish, a bit better formation for Percival, so it's gonna get a few easy kills. And yet another PD is coming up for Unit 6, so slowly pushing, securing position with the PDs. Now also getting a few bombers. It's really, see, it is, not going up, but trying to finish it with the Mantises, but not enough willpower. Okay, it was just enough. So the PD is up and will force this unit to retreat. Also bombers helping a bit. Do drop a couple of bombs to deal some extra damage, and even more reinforcements, more Mantises are being dropped in for Unit 6. And on the other side as well, a lot of Strydxrs for Percival. Should be both ACU going for the gun. Percival will be first to get it. Looks like the second PD did not get finished. And now I can finally hear some RT. So RT is ready here, but might actually kill this radar. Would be a nice catch to kill the intel. The gun ACU is pushing, and Unit 6 is actually behind, only 60% still, so looks like Percival might get a couple of kills, but there is at least speedy and quite a lot of units, so he should be able to finish it. But in the meanwhile, Percival will be getting some free kills with his ACU. Just staying on the range, keep shooting, a couple of overcharges. Fortunately, I was overcharged of a couple of scouts, so not that much unit lost. Still just more T1 units. And now 2 gun ACUs. It's gonna be harder for Unit 6 to push because of the terrain and the PDs defending this position. It does kill the radar, the ACU. And actually terrain being annoying for Percival as well, where his ACU is shooting around. On the top, still even numbers. The Unit 6 doing a bit of reclaiming, but those engineers just died. And also it's being annoying with bombers. Bombers are dealing some damage in the base, killing Pigeons, while there is a lot of interceptors ready that should have caught them earlier. The terrain posing issues, both players. When not micromanaging the ACU, it does shoot a lot of ground. And now Cyber is pushing, but there is the speedy and a lot of units, and not that many units can manage to run through this narrow pass, so that's gonna be a tough position to push through. Also now a bomber from Percival, doing a decent amount of damage on a lot of the units. We have a T2 land now coming up for Unit 6, so he is switching for T2. What about the other side? Still just T1. Still even numbers. A good thing for Unit 6, these two mexes, which are built and producing mass, and actually having all 4 of the middle mexes right now. So advantage for him in terms of mass income, and considering there aren't that many mexes on the map, the longer this goes on, the bigger advantage it's gonna be. Might for him to maybe go for a T2 max in his base, since that has a higher chance of surviving longer than the maxes in the middle. A bit of a mistake from Percival to not actually killing them faster. Now the RD has killed one of the mexes, and maybe you should be trying to grab the mexes himself. Okay, now there's an engineer going for this one at least, and a single tank sent to deal the other one. Okay, first T2 units on the field, hoplites for the extra range. Probably the better choice considering the terrain, since rockets might actually hit something, while rhinos would have issues with the lasers to shoot anything. Now Unity is actually pushing this P1 BD, yeah, shooting a lot of ground still. Still pretty even numbers, and with the ACUs defending, hard to say who's gonna have an advantage. Might be just a big mass donation Percival actually. Okay, first hoplites are doing some damage, shooting the ACU for now. Let's check the intel. Yeah, there is a stealth build, really important, so Percival is forced to just keep sending scouts to actually see anything. But he should be able to hit the hoplites with his ACU. There's a decent range. At one veterancy on Unit 6 ACU against 2 veterancies on Percival's. Yeah, these 2 mexes were taken by Percival, but now Unit 6 again taking control. Now one of the stealth fields, if not the only one, just went down, so that will allow Percival to actually see something with his radar. These units still not managing to push through, but at least the PD is dead now, but there's still the ACU and enough units to defend. Meanwhile, more hoplites are being built, and now a T2 land for Percival as well, and going for pillars, and actually has a T2 max already. Units slowly running out, being killed. More veterans for both of the ACUs. Starting to look like he will just wanted to say a decent amount of hoplites, but a lot of them just died to the ACU, so even more veterancy for Percival. No one deciding to commit the RT to clear the middle and open up the field a bit more. Percival now reclaiming his field. Do we have any engineers? No engineers from Unit 6 coming here to grab the reclaim yet. And still terrain posing a lot of issues to both of the ACUs. Each time scouts fly, you can see that the ACU gets a couple of shots on the hoplite, so a lot of hoplites actually dying. Right now just 4 on the field. None of them are being sent to the dock, while we do have pillars here. Actually, a decent amount of pillars is being sent to the dock, but they're gonna require a lot of RP to actually kill the speedies as well and be able to push through them. Now more hoplites are dying to the ACU. And 3 veterancy and halfway fourth one, while Unit 6 actually still just with the first veterancy, so really behind on the extra HP and the reclaim, but he does have a personal stealth, and Berserk not going for nano repair. Then looks like he's in a pretty decent spot, so the hoplites can't kill the engineers. The ACU had to move to be able to shoot. Okay, he's now taking a lot of damage. Not sure if he's gonna be able to finish this upgrade. He's now sending the units in, or at least closer, to distract the Unit 6. That actually works. It's breaking off, so that might just give him enough time to finish the nano upgrade, which will make this AC really beefy. Unfortunately for Unit 6, or the hoplites are hitting the terrain. If they were shooting the ACU, they would actually deal damage, but they're shooting the engineers, and they are low enough hidden behind the cliff, so nano is done. Nice boost in HP and regen for Percival. And Unit 6 deciding to retreat a bit, so there was a lot of mass spent in this position, and probably given to Percival. See, the pillar is not deciding to push too far yet. And now T2 max is going up for Unit 6 as well. We have Deceiver plant, lights, more hoplites, and a bit of flak. So actually deciding to go for the flak instead of air. The map is small enough to be able to cover the area with the flag. And also still the middle is no fly zone, thanks to those 2 static flags from civilians. Drone Unit 6 actually having a lot of power. Wait, so a lot of overcharges ready. They're not really using the overcharges right now. He has that way too many T1 pigeons actually to spend it all. Yes, the overcharges ready, but did not get too many kills with the ACU yet. So probably might be thinking about spending that energy in some way, maybe some upgrade. On the other side, so you can see it's basically half the power, but still more than he needs. And he would actually would use that extra energy to have a shield. He is as a first shield. That's it's 80, so 41 pigeons to support the mobile shield. Now some rhinos on the field as well. Still Percival sitting with that nano ACU pretty comfortably, can take some damage and regen it really fast. So he wants to be using the ACU in combat and use that nano as well. A few more artists coming here to deal with the PDs. Beside the front PDs were killed. Now they're just one sitting a bit behind. And it's being targeted right now. Another PD is being constructed. But looks like pretty even armies. There's that shield that might do a bit of a difference, and actually a few more pillars back here. The RT was dealt with, but the PD has died, so another one is up. So again, Percival will need a few more pillars. Maybe a mobile missile launcher would be a decent choice to start dealing with the PDs from a bit bigger range, just having to avoid the middle since there are 2 TMDs. Okay, drop. to the back here with a single Rhino. Transport has died. They're probably gonna kill that max, which isn't probably gonna be such a huge loss. It can be rebuilt quite fast. And we'll donate the mass with the transport and the Rhino. Another drop also coming from the top, so Unit 6 going for a bit of the raiding with transports, trying to sneak past. And looks like he will manage that.
Commander under attack.
Will go unnoticed. Okay, now there's a... He will kill that max, but the Rhino will die. And actually, Percival now pushing through, getting this position. There's still this PD doing a decent amount of damage. Two artists are coming out to deal with it now. So losing a pillar and almost two to the PD. And now will kill this position. And on the other side, Unit 6 also pushing through, so both players are doing the same. All the units from Percival were committed to the north, so he doesn't really have that many down here. And it's just a big issue now with 4 veterans, he almost 20k HP, overcharges and a decent regen. Right now Unit 6 sitting just with half of the HP and not nearly as much regen, so some nice overcharges from Percival should be able to deal with this. Good thing for Unit 6 to send the engineers right away to reclaim. And looks like there's not going to be enough units from Percival to push through, but he can go around, maybe kill a couple of P-gens. The Unit 6 can afford to lose them, but might be enough units for Unit 6 to actually defend this push. And now more units are being brought to the Percival's ACU to defend. Unit 6 doing a good job of reclaiming. Maybe have taken a couple of these threats with his ACU as well, but he's retreating for now. And also on the other side, reclaim for Percival. So both players playing correctly, sending engineers just after the push to get the reclaim. Still, actually still a couple of rocks to be reclaimed over here, but this is a territory that was under Unit 6 control for a long time. Probably should have reclaimed that already. Max also coming up. We have 3 T2 Maxes in the main base for Unit 6, and we have just a single one for Percival. That would be the time to maybe get another one as he gets more map control. Right now he did manage to push Unit 6 back, and he has some of that reclaim available. So he could definitely afford another max. Okay, now he's sending more units here, but a decent amount of rhinos to deal with this. See what's the plan for Unit 6 right now. No AC upgrades yet, so still I think a lot of the energy is being wasted. He managed to get a decent amount of mass from all the reclaim. And he is going for a T2 P-gen. Actually, I'm not sure if he needs a T2 P-gen. Still had a lot of energy available, and now with the T2 P-gen gonna be wasting even more. And right now he's not using the ACU in combat. Okay, he is going for nano upgrade right now, so that's one way to spend some energy. But still having a lot of energy available. I actually went basically full T2 land, being T2 land factories are now in play for Unit 6. And similar thing on the other side, and we are actually going for T3, and Percival's are planned for Percival, so living up to his name. He has 2 T2 maxes now, so that is not much actually to build the Percivals. They are pretty expensive, so he will definitely have to use them correctly and not let them die to some easy overcharges. Finally, some mobile missile launchers on the field for that extra range, dealing some damage, actually dealing a decent amount of damage for any 3-star veteran. So anything that doesn't move will get killed. The Nano is still being upgraded. Actually, I don't remember what the Nano actually does. Nano repair, extra HP and a decent amount of regen. Since I haven't seen that really much since the last time I've played. Okay, well, so that should even out the ACUs down here. No other upgrades planned for Percival yet, and I'm really close to that last veterancy, so really beefy ACU. Maybe unfortunate he's not using it a bit to deal some damage, throw some overcharges. Okay, now he's trying to shoot his TMD. He must see there are 2 TMDs and shields, like there's no way he's gonna break through that. Okay, now he's switching target to actually kill the max. That's a much better choice than trying to break through this with a single MML. Whilst the playing field again evened out, leading the map position, control 50-50. We have a bit more income for Unit 6. He has that extra T2 max and also a lot of power available now, actually building shields in his base, so this PGen is not gonna die easily. So TMD is coming up in his base, extra flag and a T2 radar, so he definitely has really nice intel and he's not gonna be losing that radar easily to some bomber strike. Titan is on the field, but might be too close to the ACU and might die to some overcharge, since even it should have enough overcharges. Titan is dead already. Another one just behind, and Sparky as well. Okay, and Percival now with 5-star veterancy, but the ACU is basically a similar strength right now in terms of HP and regen, and still 2 veterancies available for Unit 6. Now he's dropping engineers and D2 engineers actually, so let's see what he decides to do. Don't wanna send these Titans too close to the ACU. Percival going for a T1 PDs. Still doesn't have that many units to defend, because he's building those Percivals and they are expensive. So 2 mobile missile launchers not gonna be enough to break through this. Not the best call. Would be better to use them here on the top, trying to harass these positions and these units. And actually TML is being constructed here, which is out of the range of these civilian TMDs, and there is a TMD coming up right now in the base. 2 Titans now and a single Percy to defend this position. A bomber coming for all these engineers. It will get them all, so a really nice bomber. And decent amount of units for Unit 6 is coming for the P2PD now, but there are the mobile missile launchers, so they will deny that easily. Also the AC is pushing in to kill the engineers. PMD is being loaded. There is a PMD is up for Brazil, but it might get sniped, and that is probably something that we gonna see right now. Bombers are being dispatched and a drop. Just managing to avoid the flag to drop the Rhino, and the Rhino is going for a TMD, so we will see some snipe. Let's see what he's gonna kill with the TML. The HQ would be nice. Will probably need 3 missiles. So first rocket looks like going for the maxes. Yeah, okay, 1 max down. 2 T2 max down. It's gonna hurt. Brazil now down to 13 mass income. And not even the Rex were left behind. The DMB is up again, but really Brazil will struggle. The mass doesn't have that much reclaim left on his side of the map. There's a couple of deep units. Let's see how he's gonna use them. Really needs to make sure that all these units survive and deal the damage from the range, or especially the Percivals don't wanna get close to the ACU. 2 Titans dying, another one might be as well. This does not look good for Percival. He's losing all those deep units and he won't have really a way to build more. They are expensive and he just lost his T2 maxes. At least he has this BD really good against the Rhinos. The last Percival and the ACU defending his base. He basically run out of units. Maybe now would be time to retreat with these units, because he might actually need them in the base. He is recalling now, trying to leave, and with that HP and regen he should be able to leave. So well played for Unit 6, managing to win this game after 40 minutes on such a small map. So I hope you enjoy this game. More casts are gonna come from me in the future. If you wanna play Galactic War now, check the video descriptions with a guide how to get access. See you in the cast. Bye.